Hi guys, welcome back. We have, what day is this? I think it's day 12 in my December daily here. This day was my Christmas present wrapping day, and while I was wrapping presents, because it took me a long time, I think about 5 hours, I also did a big movie marathon. I watched 6 movies this day. I started early and just watched movies, Christmas movies, all day long. So I went and I took the little movie poster, I guess, little screenshots, and I added them I added them onto Canva, where I shrink them down and I printed them all out just little, so that I could just have the little movie poster for each of them. I have here this beautiful poinsettia, don't know how to say it, tissue paper, which I had gotten at a secondhand store, and it's just beautiful. And so I wanted to kind of use that as sort of a background layer, just to add some Christmas interest to the background, so it's not just plain, and I really love it. So now I am tearing down a white piece of paper that was where my husband came in and brought me pink licorice with sherbet in the middle, delish. And so I was adding this white piece of paper so that I could stack my photos on it, and they would sort of stand out from the very patterned paper in the background. So I'm going to go ahead and paste that piece of paper down, I believe here. Yes, that is what I am doing. I did this spread a few days ago, and so I hope I remember all the things that I did on it. But yeah, paste that down so that my little images have something to sit on. I just felt like it would get a bit too busy if I had them straight on that pattern page. And I decided I wanted to make these little things into little tiny flips so that I could just do something underneath it. I honestly had no idea at the time what I wanted to do underneath it, but I decided I would make them flips anyway, because, we love a good bit of interactivity in our journal. So I knew that I couldn't really use washi tape for this, or else it would cover up way too much of the image because they're so little. So I just used normal sellotape so that it was clear, so that you could see through to the whole image underneath. I just knew if I used washi, which might have looked cuter, it would have covered up way too much of the image. I really maybe should have backed these little pieces on something, because they do just have the word Canon written underneath it. I go ahead and I add a little sticker to each of them from the sticker book that I had. It was a great opportunity to use up some of these stickers. So I go ahead and I add a Christmas sticker to the back, just to give it something interesting to look at. And I'm fine with it saying Canon. It's just my journal. It doesn't bother me at all. I'm a Canon girl anyway, so that works fine for me. I grabbed out 6 of my Tombos that I thought kind of went with the colour theme of this page, sort of. So I grabbed out the reds and the blues and the greens, because that was what was in the background and what was in the little images quite a lot. And I just did a little scribbly, messy kind of square underneath, just to, I don't know why. Just wanted to, I guess. And so I did that underneath all of them in different colours. So they all had their own little coloured border underneath. And in these little sections, I decided to write just one quote from the movie, just any quote that I decided to do from that movie. I actually really loved every single one of these movies. I hadn't seen quite a lot of them. I think I'd only seen Elf and Benchwarmers before. Benchwarmers, you might be thinking, why is this a Christmas movie? And it's not a Christmas movie, but here in New Zealand, it's summertime at Christmas time, and every summer, every second summer actually, it wasn't all the time, my cousins who were my age would come from Southland, which is about 8 hours away from my place. They'd come up to Grandma's house, and she lived really close to us, and we would watch Benchwarmers, and we watched Benchwarmers with them just countless times. And so to me, it's a Christmas movie, because it's something we watched as kids at Christmas. So yeah, to me it's a Christmas movie. It reminds me of Christmas as a kid. And then The Castle that you see there also is not a Christmas movie, but it was on TV, and it's my dad's favourite, and he wanted me to come up to his house to watch it with him, so I did, and that was really nice. Right here, I didn't actually know I was going to do the quotes from the movies under there. I didn't know what I was going to do yet, so I just sort of left it and moved on to the right-hand page. And on this right-hand page, I was writing about the wrapping of the presents. This year, I used that craft brown paper that you see there, and I stamped on it for each of my family members who I was giving gifts to. So each of them have their own coloured stamp. They all have the star stamps all over the wrapping paper that I stamped for them. And so I also had like I said, a specific colour for each family member. So I thought I would go ahead and down this side add a star for each of them down the side, and just with their own colour on it, so that I could just sort of commemorate what colour I chose for them. I don't really have specific reasons for a lot of them why I chose the colours, but I just did. So yeah, I thought I would just have their coloured star, one for each of my family members, down that side, and then I write their names beside each of the stars too. It took me so long to stamp out all of their wrapping paper and wrap all their presents. Like I think did I say that already? 5 hours? Honestly, it took me so long. Oh, it was a big mission. It's a good thing I love wrapping presents. Wrapping is one of my favourite parts of getting ready for Christmas, is doing all the present wrapping. I hate shopping for presents, but I love wrapping the presents. So as you can see here, I am writing in the people. I was trying to remember which person had which colour. And so you can see I am writing in their names. We've got Harriet at the top. She's my younger sister. Joel is not technically related to me, but he comes to our family Christmas every year, and he's just a friend of the family. And then Kate is my younger sister. She's in between Harriet and I. And then Mike is Kate's husband. And then obviously Mum and Dad, and James is my husband. So that's our little family. And so I, had a star for each of us on there. So that's really cool. And here is some photos I took. That top photo is of my distress inks and my stamps while I was stamping out all the presents, all the wrapping paper, and then under the tree, all the presents all piled up high, is that bottom photo. So yeah, I thought that represented the gift wrapping quite well, having, the stamping process there photographed, and then all the presents finished and under the tree down at the bottom. You can see, look at that sad little tree. I mean, it's not a sad tree really, it's just such a funny shape. It's so wonky and uneven, and we love it. It's sort of squashed into a corner. It works well for us, and it's such a funny little shaped tree. As you can see, I added a little sort of scribbly doodly border around the stars, and I really like that I've done that. I think it does help the stars stand out a bit better. And now I've just done a little bit of journaling going vertically down the page, and just adding a few little other bits and pieces onto the page, just little embellishments to, I don't know, give the page a little bit more interest. It felt like there was too much gaps and things missing, so I put that do not open until Christmas sticker over on the left hand page, and then I thought this actually makes way more sense with the presents than the movies, so I shifted it over to the presents page, and I found this big puffy sticker that had a big stack of presents, and there was that big gap there, so I decided I would just add it into that gap. And then I also add some of these little glittery star stickers, which I absolutely love, and I add them across both pages, as you can see there, and I think they look really cute. So here is me. You can see my phone down in the bottom corner there, and I am writing in little quotes from each of the movies as I go. I'd use my phone just to help me find some quotes, because it was hard to remember all the quotes from all the movies. So I just found a little quote that I liked from each of them and stuck it underneath. And then here I am adding in numbers of the order in which I watched these movies. I started with Klaus and moved my way through Arthur Christmas, The Christmas Chronicles 2. I'd watched Christmas Chronicles 1 the night before, Benchwarmers, Elf, and then The Castle in the evening with my dad. So that was a fun movie day for me. And it's funny because I'm not generally a movies person. I like TV shows, but I don't watch a lot of movies. Also from this day, my husband had gone to town and had a brother's day with his younger brother Phil, and so he had sent me these photos that they had taken in, I'm guessing in the mall, it looks like, where they are with the elf on the shelf, kind of little elf thing, and I thought they were so cute. It was so funny. My husband is 31 and his brother is nearly 28, and so it was just funny that they'd gone and taken photos like that. I thought it was so funny, so I printed them out and I just decided to add it in as like a small page in between the two main pages that I'd done. I actually really like having two main pages and then a smaller sort of half page in between them. I don't know why, but just the pages that I've got that for in this December daily so far actually happen to be my favourites, and I think it's just the kind of interactivity of having that small kind of little flip page in between. I really like it, so I was pleased to have this photo to kind of do that sort of same thing with that, and it just, I don't know, I felt like it just sort of broke it up a bit better, and I don't know, I liked how it looked. So I am now using the page I had before to mark where I want to put holes in to this one. And yeah, I think I'm probably getting close to done here now. So thanks so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I will be back very soon, hopefully. I've been saying that I'm going to be on here every day, and while I've been filming, I have not been posting all the videos yet. So I've got a bit of a backlog here that I need to put up. So thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe if you like this video, because I will be bringing out more and more of these. And I will let you sort of finish this video with the music. Bye guys!